Clients who hire lawyers, with the exception of very few, like people on legal aid or people that go to clinics, or people that are working with personal injury lawyers, where the payment that they make to their lawyer tends to be at the back end as a percentage of what they recover. With the exception of those, all clients, from corporate clients down to people that are purchasing legal services for immigration, criminal law, or family law, all clients are hugely dollar sensitive. Legal fees are extremely expensive. In fact, some lawyers charge in 1 hour what a client might earn in a week. Clients are extremely cost sensitive. In an era where there are these tools, whether it's ChatGPT or AI or other technologies that are out there that can significantly reduce their legal costs, a lawyer who doesn't capture that and openly share with the client the availability of those technologies is really doing the client a disservice and, quite frankly, disregarding and disrespecting the client's true concerns regarding A, their need for legal services, legal representation, legal advice, and B, their ability to afford it. Too many clients in Ontario are not choosing to hire a lawyer because they can't afford it, or if they've hired a lawyer, they find themselves running out of money and then terminating the retainer. And that is where AI and technology comes in. A lawyer that says to a client, I can give you that answer, or I can give you that affidavit, or I can give you that legal representation, but it'll cost you this much. But if I work with you and our third partner, AI or technology, we could reduce the amount of legal fees to this much. I'll give you the exact same service, but the amount that you're gonna pay me is gonna shrink because we're both gonna use technology to be able to meet your needs in a way that uses available industry that a lot of lawyers, a lot of clients don't even know to use. So by way of an example, a client will say to me, I want to bring a motion. I'll say to the client, well, to bring a motion, I've got to prepare such and such documents. And I'll say to the client, listen, I can prepare all the documents, or I can prepare your affidavit, or I can give you 10 questions that you could answer using ChatGPT. And if you answer those questions with your own data, but you've got AI generating an excellent answer, I might be able to use your answers to draft your affidavit in maybe 3 hours instead of 8 hours. And that'll save you 5 hours of lawyer time. Or I might say to the client, you know, this is the sort of thing that my law clerk would normally do on my behalf, working with you to do intake and collect information, and then convert the information that you provide to my law clerk into a draft affidavit that I will then review and edit. But rather than you paying my law clerk for 5 hours to do that, albeit it's a lower hourly rate than what I would charge, it still is cheaper for you to do that using AI and then let it go to my law clerk, who will then repackage it for me to then finally edit it, all of which will still be done at the most excellent standards, but at a much lower cost.